Oh my God. Oh no! I'm 2 minutes late! Well, really, I'm 17 minutes late. I said I was gonna start at fucking 6:30. I had to bump it because I had to use the latrine. Also cracked open a can of Coca-Cola. Feeling good about today. Oh, hang on, let me just take care of one little thing. There we are. Hello! Hello, Stream World. Lovely to see everybody again. Been a minute. I take little weird breaks in between streaming right now because I'm just like, right, meow. Because not only am I trying to find, in the constant process of finding a job, tied me over while the strike is still striking. The WGA strike has been lifted, which is fantastic. They have a tentative agreement. But we're not out of the woods yet. They still got to do right by SAG-AFTRA. I want to read the full agreement tomorrow with you guys. Because I feel like, that's going to be, tomorrow is going to be a dense stream, because we're going to talk about the WGA contract in full. And I took a peek at it. It looks good. I think the writers got most, if not all, of what they wanted, which is fantastic because that's gonna set the standard for the SAG-AFTRA deal, which hopefully is gonna come very, very soon. Because the writer's strike is lifted, which is fantastic. But we're not out of the woods yet. And then on top of that, in the next 2 years, now 2 years, maybe a year and a half from now, realistically, IATSE's gonna have to go back to their contract too. And in them, I believe, we'll take a look at it. That's gonna be a hell of a stream reading the IATSE contract. What was it? Yeah. The next fight I think that's gonna come up is gonna be the effort to eliminate the no strike clause in our majors contract. It's kind of fucking bogus that we have that stip because every year we have that on. Oh my god! Oh, what a slob! Excuse me. I was like I was drinking my choky cola. But yeah, tomorrow, we'll do a fun contract read. That'll be nifty, maybe. Whatever. Okay. Today, we're gonna draw another Super Steam World. Now I know I take my sweet time for these fucking comics because I don't know if I want to keep okay, so ideally I would just be vomiting at the mouth of things that I want to do. But sometimes I have a habit of saying I'm gonna do something and it's gonna be great, and then the day never comes. I don't think I've done that so far on this. Actually, no, I have. I did that with the Color Wheel Challenge a couple months ago. But I think that was the only one. But yeah, I take my time with these comics because I'm experimenting in other ways to make stuff for the channel, make stuff to to entertain you lot. So, if everybody, you know, if everybody's happy, I'm happy. Let's pull up Photoshop. Yep, that looks good. We'll talk, you know, we'll talk briefly about, my confrontation with Haas. It's just a boob. The TLDR of it is gonna be the guy's just a fucking boob. And also, I mean, in all seriousness, guys like him and tankies as a whole, they don't give a fuck about you. They are looking to Karl Marx like the second coming of Christ. There's no, you know, I love talking to people in any capacity. I feel like, and you know, if I'm got a problem, excuse me, let me turn this down. Like, if I got a problem with you, I'm gonna take it right to you. But guys like Haas, they don't like that. Because they have to, because, you know, part of the scheme is that they feel like they always have to be right. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So this comic I was thinking about doing a fun Batman panel. But if it's we're doing like a little parody of Marvel's What If. It's Super Steam World's Could You Imagine? And it's what if Norm Macdonald, or rather, could you imagine if Norm Macdonald was the Joker? It's something that I have occasionally joked about with my friends. Just but I've thought about it far too long to not draw it out. So we're gonna take this trip together. I have such a bad habit of fucking up this window here. Just want to keep this open while reading chat. I don't have a second monitor. It's just like my laptop. So, you know, I gotta have the two windows up. There we go. What do you think of this? What do you think of this drawing music? This agreeable? All right. Now that we got our thinking pad and our thinking Kohler, let's draw. This is definitely panel 1. But what's that? But that's the thing, though. Like, what's that font? What's that What If font? Let's see if I can't find any adjacent. That's not. Let's see if I can. Oh, why is that white? There we go. Why does that? So let's see if we can't find a... Whoa! Let's see if we can't find a font that's adjacent to this one. So, so it's Could You Imagine? Oh, sorry. Dip, dip, dip. Those are my typing noises. In case you guys didn't know. Ooh, did I get it in one? Oh, that would be so sick if I got it in one. You tell him, Shay. That's the other problem too, right? Is making sure that it looks that it looks presentable for an Instagram panel. Oh, I have Norm up here as I have Norm up here as a reference, just so everybody can see what I'm looking at. But I got a couple other Norm photos that are floating around in here. Wow, that's fucking awesome. I can't believe it's I was like, huh, I wonder what's gonna be at least close. And it was just like a universe condensed. Oy. But we're gonna have to. The only thing is that we're gonna have to do a little fungineering, you know. So let's first of all, let's rasterize the text so we can chippity chop this up. So they seem pretty close together here. I think we can condense the spacing. We can be looking pretty good here. Guys, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I am never doing, if it's within my power, I'm never doing a tanky debate again. It wasn't even a debate, because here's the thing. You know, I didn't consider it a debate with Haas because it wasn't one. You either are for the workers or you're not. What I kept saying to him, or at least tried to, was kind of what I said in the first time I covered this, which was, what do you think is going to happen when the people who are in charge start seeing your job as meaningless or producing no value, despite all of the evidence to the contrary? You know, it's because someone else thought so, and now people question your livelihood to the point where people who are in positions of decisions, who are in those positions of power that could, you know, affect your livelihood, now your job is on the block because you have given people far more powerful than you the go-ahead to do something like this, period. You're enabling, it's like you're enabling the managerial class or the PR, even from anything. You know, the boss, I'll say. You're basically saying the boss can do whatever they want. They don't need a I was trying to tell Haas, like, sometimes, you know, that's the thing. He got really fucking mad when I mentioned, like, yeah, it depends in the film industry, and there's no definite answers. I don't know what to tell him. Like, I wish, here's the thing, if everything was a little more direct and everything was more streamlined like that, I'm sure the business would be a lot more, you know, I think, you know, there wouldn't be so much chaos and a little more control, because the art of filmmaking is controlled chaos, first and foremost. The point, you know, you can't give people who have power over you, period, reasons to exert that power over you. And guys like Haas are a boss's best friend. Same thing with the Jimmy Dore types, too. It's like, I wish I was kidding when I say, like, I can't pinpoint what the fuck these guys are, you know, what these guys are about. And I was, you know, I was on the Jimmy Dore train, like, what, you know, when he wasn't a massive douchebag. I just thought, like, you know, he's doing his own thing, and, you know, that's fine. But, you know, the more I was watching, and the more he was just like, oh, you know, I'm going on, when he started going on Tucker Carlson, I was just like, okay, I can understand what he's doing, I don't agree with it at all. You know, it's like, because again, I think it, you know, the more you do it, I think the more you realize that there really is, like, no talking to people like Tucker Carlson or Jimmy Dore or Haas, because they don't believe in this shit. I mean, you don't believe me, you can go watch the debate for yourself. You can watch it on my channel, or you can watch it on his, and on Kick. Like, talking to a literal brick wall would have been more insightful. I do enjoy, though, how mad he got. And I think that's the way you fight motherfuckers like these. Because if you get into a debate with them, you're telling them that their dopey ideas are, or, you know, whatever counts as ideas to these fucking creeps, that they're legitimate, and they're not. Historical revisionism is, you know, should be slapped down every chance to see it, every chance you get. Not that I'm telling you what to do. I'm just saying, you know, we're pissed off about the same thing. And it's not people who are easily considered underlings. I have never seen so much, like, if I ever had gotten into a debate with a little, you know, somebody with a little more, you know, a more liberal, like, definitely more conservative than me, but more liberal than Haas, or just like not a Nazbol. I think I wouldn't have been so quick to just been like, you know, here's the thing. I've noticed also in his chat that if anybody says to him, like, what are you talking about? They wear that shit like a badge of honor, because it's like, oh man, he's blowing their mind. It's like, he's blowing something, alright. He's blowing a fucking gasket trying to do those fucking mental gymnastics he does. I don't know how the hell he jumped. Well, I do know how the hell he jumped from, you know, you don't care about the workers to CEOs or workers. It's like, what a fucking dishonest pig. Also, that's so cheap. It's like, dude, I took a couple pot shots at you, and you fucking short circuit. I did it, you know, the best part, you know, the thing is, though, he exploded, at the very beginning, which fine, you know, if he's gonna do it, you know, get it out of the way there. But, golly, it's almost like he puts on a fucking act like that because he has no clue what he's talking about. Also, not for nothing, but talking to him, and when, you guys remember when fucking Keffels said, yeah, I think Keffels tweeted that, you know, that she was a Marxist-Leninist in the CCP, the Communist Party of Canada, or CPC, the Communist Party of Canada. Oh, I lost my point. Whatever, it'll come back to me. Oh yeah, she the Grifty Bucks. Yeah, she was like, if I could, you know, that she could make a lot of money, a lot of grifty dollars using, you know, using that bullshit. After talking to Haas, I believe her. I totally believe her. It totally scans. It was cool to smack him around a bit, but you know, the size of my channel, it was like, it's like I pulled him into the alley and just beat the crap out of him. You know, I know, and like 30 other people know, but it doesn't make news. Oh well. Here's the thing. I wasn't looking to talk to him to have it 100% be content. Because like, how could it not be? But the way I think the way I handled it was just like, I only wanted I made it, I think, abundantly clear that I only want to do this shit once. Because as soon as I pissed him off, he didn't even, it wasn't yelling or freaking out. Just, he sat there stewing. Because I'm the guy he's pretending to talk to. The working guy. And, the guy in a trade union for 15 years wouldn't give him a fucking inch. And it's like, I'm not the only one that's not gonna work on. Like, it really is true that these guys are just straight up Nazis. But they don't like they don't like being called Nazis. Let's see if this works. I do oblige his followers when he was just like, oh, debate him. It was like the one guy, he wasn't they weren't necessarily clamoring for me to debate him, to debate him again, and I honestly could not imagine why. What the hell is that? What the hell am I looking for? Oh yeah, the contract, yeah. What the fuck? Bull. Let's see what we do with 7, yeah. 7, oh, maybe. Yeah, we'll close that up. Close that up there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the latrine real fast. We'll use the latrine again. I apologize for springing a leak. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh. Oh, that's an awesome shirt. I think that was, one of my followers on Instagram. I think it was like, it wasn't, carbonated peach milk. It was like Max Phoenix did this one. It was very, very good. It was, I had it for a couple days in June. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Nope, nope, nope. There it is. Alright. Well, this was very nice. It was a great shirt. Alright, now I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. Where am I? Oh, that ain't it. Hey, there's my face. Ah, thank you for waiting. Take a sip of my choky cooler. Alright. Oh, you know, straight chilling. Drawing. What's up, Nell? How's it going? We're drawing the new Super Steam World, drawing a new comic. I had to run to use the bathroom. And now we're back. And we're, it's damn good times. Not for nothing. For someone who's a communist, supposedly, Oz certainly talks like a boss. Art, the best. The fucking best was, Picasso didn't need to unionize. Oh, man. Like, you want to talk about a complete non sequitur. I just, like, you can't, like, argue it, you can't dissect it or pinpoint it. It's all just, like, mess. But, you know, that's the thing. Oh my god. He has, like, you know, Christian wacko fundamentalists that, you know, as far as, like, that's the debate version of boxing an old woman with the flu. But then again, Haas's forte has been feelings over facts, so I couldn't be too surprised at how it went. Why does that look crooked to me? Am I going crazy? Do you think maybe I can, like... I think... Yeah, I think instead of one long line like this, so you can make that... let's see. I still want it chunky. You know? What the hell? Oh, do I have, like, a fucking paint thing yet that I missed? Alright. Would you imagine? No, couldn't. Not with Oz at the wheel. Where's that? I see. So it's got to be pretty tight. Okay, so... expand this by... what do we think, 10? Yeah. And then we contract. Contract by 7. We said 7, right? Let's try 10. Yeah, I think we decided on 10. It's gonna be. Ooh, damn. Well, you know what it is, because it's flat right now. Let's see. Let me pull up my. I'll just put shit. Do I'll just type presents. I'm not looking to. Yeah, because we're not looking to get entirely crazy with the font right now, because we're just placing it. There's another comic I'm doing too, but for whatever reason, you know, because it just Norm Macdonald as the Joker idea, I thought was very funny. Just want to see where that goes. Maybe this will be. Okay, there you go. Boom. Fantastic. And I'll just put, where's my pen? Let's just put the placeholder here. Super Steam World presents. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? And I'll just put Norm Macdonald as. You know, we'll just scribble it. So probably gonna do a little word art on that part. You know, word art on that part. Cut me a fart. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Yep. Could you imagine? Norm MacDonald. Shit. I should have been a doctor. Norm Macdonald as the Joker. So that's just. I'll just save that as the first panel. First panel. You know, Oz's chat got mad at me when I said those fat black lesbians make the world go round. They thought it was like, oh my god, I can't believe he said that with a straight face. He's gonna fucking dunk on him. It was just like, yeah. Like they're responsible for like a lot of the art and culture in this country. Like, and they're one of the most underprotected people, in this very cool place that we live in. It's alright. They're, oh, the best! Oh, dude. It was, what did he say to me? He said, Dave Chappelle's not a bigot, you don't stand for the working class, and I don't need to argue with you. Then he mutes me! Oh, man. Oh, like, when I insinuate that Haas went to the Ren Fair instead of the UAW rally, like, I've been letting that clip float around where I said, you know, he couldn't be arsed to go to the UAW rally. So, like, what possible condition would he ever have to support the writers? And, like, the way, he was so confident. Oh, this is a logical problem on your end. And then just like, what he doesn't know, how to say, I skipped the UAW rally, the most important kickoff to a strike in our history, to go play dress up. I'm certain that his gaggle of 19-year-old fans that are, A, hopped up on testosterone, and B, thinking about feelings, and some of them possibly gonna think about feelings that they don't like. Okay, so how is this gonna, but, more importantly, how's this shit gonna work? Okay, so the gag, right, is that, it's like, what if the Joker told, like, Norm Macdonald jokes? So long-winded, and then just non sequiturs. You know what? I'm feeling I don't know about you guys. I want to let's really get a good reference. What the hell's the name of that one? Frog. The frog joke. He had possibly told the funniest joke I've ever heard in my life. Let me,
into a bank.
Yeah, this is it. Let me, pause this for a moment. I can everybody see it okay? Let's get it. Let's get it full screen. Actually, no. I think it's probably the best we can do, because I don't want to have to fix all this shit. So I'll just expand this window.
A frog goes into a bank to get
Oh, he's got it. There we go.
a loan. A frog goes into a bank to get a loan. Imagine. So the frog goes up to the lady, and she has a little name tag on, as they do. It says Whack. So her name is Mrs. Whack. Mm-hmm. So, can I get a loan? Well, I don't know. You're a frog. Well, I want a loan. Well, what's your name? Kermit. You're not Kermit the Frog. No. I was named after him. The name's Kermit Jagger. My father's Mick Jagger, and my mother's a frog. He fucked a frog. and I'm his offspring. Is it? Well, anyways, I want a loan for a lily pad. Well, you can't, I don't know if you can have one. Do you have any collateral? Well, I have this. The frog pulls out a little shiny pink elephant, and a little shiny pink elephant. So Mrs. Whack looks at it, and her name's Patty. I don't think this is much collateral, but I'll talk to the bank manager about it, There's a frog out there, Kermit Jagger, gave me this damn thing. Did you have any idea what this is? The bank manager says, what is this? This is a knick-knack, Patty Whack. Give the frog a loan. His old man's a rolling stone.
yeah, it's um, it's that. It's the just such an obnoxious, long-winded, absolute, just. Hold on, I want to cough. Oh my god, that joke, no exaggeration, gets me every time. While we do the Bob, rather while we draw the what's it? As we draw the comic, we'll do Bob Saget's roast. The Bob Saget roast. When Norm Macdonald just kept doing like the fucking kept doing the jokes on the cards. You also want to talk about the oh, here we go. Oh, that's right, because he can't play it, which is that's fine.
Our next roaster used to be on Saturday Night Live. Now he just watches it. Well, up until last week when a hooker stole his TV. Please welcome the incoherent Norm Macdonald.
Look, you can't. You can't knock that on it. You can't tell him he's long-winded and expect him to be insulted. That's his whole bit.
I want to start with John Stamos, our esteemed roast master. John, well, John has a reputation for being a bit of a swinger. Did you know instead of an umbilical cord, John was born with a bungee cord?
No.
And Cloris Leachman is here. Cloris? Cloris, if people say you're over the hill, don't believe them. Why, you'll never be over the hill, not in the car you drive.
So fuck you, Norm.
Greg Giraldo is here. He has the grace of a swan, the wisdom of an owl, and the eye of an eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is for the birds.
What a jackass. Who said that? We love you, Norm.
Susie Essman, of course, is famous for being a vegetarian. Hey, she may be a vegetarian, but she's still full of baloney in my book. Gilbert Godfrey, one of my best friends. I love Gilbert. When you go to the men's room later, you'll see a sign that says, "Gentlemen, pay no heed, go right in."
Norm.
There's no room that says "scoundrel" on it. But now we come to Bob Saget, and that's why we're all here. Bob?
Bob?
Bob, you have a lot of well-wishers here tonight, and a lot of them would like to throw you down one. A well. They want to murder you in a well. Seems a little harsh, but apparently they want to murder you in a well. It says here on this card. No, but Bob has a beautiful face, like a flower. Yeah, cauliflower.
Just listen. Nothing.
No offense, but your face looks like a cauliflower. As you can see, he has wavy hair. It's waving goodbye on account he's going bald. No, I think that Bob should join the Ku Klux Klan. And that's not because he's racist. He's not racist. It's just that he'd look a lot better with a hood over his head on account of his face. Now, I heard you have hair on your chest, Bob, and, well, let me tell you something. That isn't your only resemblance to Rin Tin Tin.
What? Norm.
You're a fucking dog face. How can you not get that? No, there are times when Bob has something on his mind. When he wears a hat.
Oh my God. What a freaking dumbass joke.
With no thoughts at all. Just a hat. And Bob is not very worldly. He thinks the English Channel is a British TV station and not a body of water separating England and France.
Oh. Well, that's something.
And Bob isn't the biggest sports fan. I don't think I'm telling any tales out of school. I took him to a ball game, and he came toting a double-barreled shotgun. You remember that? I said, "What the H is that for?" Bob said, "I heard the Lions were playing the Tigers." You remember that?
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's never bought Christmas seals. He told me he wouldn't know what to feed them. This concludes the joke. In all seriousness, Bob was the first comedian that I ever saw perform when I was a boy, live, and I loved him. But one thing that bonds us as comedians is we're bitter and jealous, and we hate everyone else that has any success. But Bob, honestly, has never had an unkind word for anybody, and I love him, and I hope everybody else does, so I just want to say that. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the vibe we're going for here with this version of the Joker. So basically, this version of Joker is telling Batman a very long-winded and, a joke that ultimately has no punchline and doesn't go anywhere. And he's just like, yeah, I also planted a bomb at and the punchline is, yeah, I planted a bomb at the bank that you should have been there about 10 minutes ago. I really like this one. Oh, am I on use Sharpie? Oh. What the hell is that? There we go. This is used Sharpie. So, I don't know if Haas does this on the regular. But after I, gave him my Stern talking to, he started doing, like, all these Twitter... I think he has, like, the Twitter spaces. And talks about what he thinks is communism for however long. But it was like, communism is good. Like, they kept being called, like, communism is good, debate me, or communism, debate me, or you're a pussy, or something like that. It's just, real dumb shit. So I'm saying, that whole, that claim about Haas going to the Ren Fair instead of the UAW rally. Now, say if that wasn't true, right? And ultimately he did. Or he didn't go to the Ren Fair. If he didn't go to the Ren Fair, now he has to explain himself as to where exactly his priorities lie. I would have let that point go. if he wasn't so bold to say, like, oh, you know, my priorities are elsewhere. Like, come on, dude. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. Not that I would bullshit you guys. Love you guys. I could never. This is Commissioner Gordon. He's like, oh, Batman, thank God you're here. We got a call from the Joker. Let's go like here. Gordon goes, oh, Batman, thank God. Man, I'll tell you, it's been a while since we just did a good old regular drawing stream, just drawing until we don't feel like drawing anymore. It's a nice return to basics. You know what? I'm just gonna type it out. If I type it out, it makes it easier. You'll just see it. And also, I type over it anyway, so or rather, I draw over it anyway. Stencil. Back issues. Okay, let's go. What would it be like? 7? Yeah. Oh, that's all right. Let's go. Yeah. Batman. Batman. Thank God you're here. The Joker called to the station. Oh, that's not it. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna cough again. Oh my god, I was panicking. I really thought I was gonna fucking hack along on mic. Alright, so let's save this. Panel 2. Oh. I would imagine a single panel. Let's see if this is panel 3, so I don't accidentally save over it. Nice. So I think oh man, that's the tough part of making this kind of structure, you know? Because now I have to. Now I'm thinking. Also, what joke am I gonna write? Like, what kind of long-winded? Well, let's see if I can't do Norm Macdonald's the Joker. But anyway, draw a little. Where is he? Where is he? Where's my reference? Yes. bump up Photoshop layer. I'll just lower this a little bit. Thought that would look better if I mixed the windows up, but alas. Alright, so this is the reference I'm currently looking at. Oh, ah! Ah! Wrong thing! Oh my god! There we go. Now I'm back where I live. I'm trying to reach for that back there. Back. Oh, here we go. You know what I need to do? I just need to make like a brick wall, or rather just do the banner without the wall. Nah, whatever. We'll fix it. That's good. That's good like that right now. There we go. Now we're looking good. There it is. Alright, good. Now that I've had to adjust myself multiple times, let's get back to work. Let's get the mechanical pencil out here. What do we think? 30% smoothing? Does the opacity really make a difference? Yes. Nice. Well, I think Norm's joke. Ooh, I know. Boom, 3-panel, and then, you know, I write whatever joke comes to me. So this will be panels 4, 5, and 6. Save as. Panels 4, 5, and 6. Fantastic. I say. I'm zooming in Norm's face. How are we looking on the thing here? Oh. Alright, well, at least you guys can see what I'm seeing. So... Circle, that's his head. also have his like a relaxed face Joker? He doesn't have a wide smile. That's the thing, though. He doesn't necessarily have a wide smile, but he has, like, still somewhat, like, a pleasant one. Like a Joker with a pleasant smile instead of a psychotic one. Looks a little weird because I did that. Strong chin on the bottom. Yeah, we're not gonna go into big detail. We just want to sketch, because, like, you know, because the thing is, like, we could definitely sit here and draw, like, perfecto exact panel. You know, we do one bang out panel and then go to the next one, do another bang out panel, just like constantly do the, you know, the big inking and the all that. I don't know. I like to structure it, and then I keep like coming back to it because, you know, I'm a little slow. I would have loved to try and do a comic, you know, something like this like once a week, but it's tough for me to think about. You know, sometimes the structuring, just like the structuring of the jokes itself, it fleets me at times. But that's okay. This is pretty good. We're gonna get It's gonna be really, really funny when it's done, I think. I don't know. It's like, I feel as if this era of Norm Macdonald would be like a good Joker. A Joker whose just humor is completely dry. It's a kind of a little bit of a sketch, and I think it's gonna serve our purposes, for right now. Or do we find like the younger Norm Macdonald? Would it be like instead of Jack Nicholson, it would have been Norm Macdonald, or instead of Joaquin Phoenix, it would have been Norm Macdonald? Well, that's because that's the thing about his smile. His mouth is so small, you know, and it's not the big wide Joker grin. Yeah, we'll iron that out. Iron his face out of it when we get to the finer detail. I feel like, you know, because I feel also his head needs to be a little more round. That's a little more, you know, I gotta do a little more head, a little more fluff from the top here. It's not just his head. Okay, it's like. You know what it is? It's a little too. Oh, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm the fucking Joker. I make fucking cool jokes. I just saw that this morning, actually. I don't know how it popped up on my feed, but I've been singing it all morning. I'm the fucking Joker. I make fucking cool jokes. Oh man! All right. Oh good. All right, we'll switch up the references a bit. Canadian hero Norm Macdonald. And that's the thing about Norm too, is that, you know, he had really nice, like, not just nice as in like quality nice. I'm talking about like inviting, kind eyes. You know? It's like Joker's face traditionally is so jagged and so like pointed, right? You know, and it's all harsh and tough angles. But Norm, you know, Norm had a kinder face. So I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss as to what to do with his just design here. We'll figure it out. We're getting there. Because he looks like a little. Well, admit it's still a sketch, but he kind of looks like a fucking meatball in this one. I'm just popping up, to get Photoshop full. Because I want you guys to see what I'm doing here, as well as, doing a thing. Fantastic. We're looking good. Alright, good. Great. That's the thing, though. We'll be like... Oh, is this the one we fucking... Is this the comic we do in color for the first time, gang? We might. This might be the first time we have to color it. That's exciting. A color Super Steam World. That's never happened before. Better late than never, right? You know what? I don't think Norm's Joker would even go that crazy with the lipstick. Maybe also not that face, just more of like a kinder like hey Batman. Knock knock Batman. Set up the bomb at the bank. Just completely waste his time. Hang on, gang. So he's texting me on the Super Steamboat hotline. Yeah. Okay. So I just got a text from my buddy. He's watching the Haas thing, and he said it's admittedly very difficult to watch. I'm like, dude, I said talking to a brick wall would have been more engaging than than talking to Haas. But that's the thing. Like, I'm not, when I was calling him, I wasn't looking to change his mind. I just wanted him to explain himself, and he couldn't even do that right. Yeah, I'm just doing this one face. This is his face one. Then he calls in, calls the Batman, tells him that the bomb's at the bank, but it takes too long. I'll put him in the jacket, right? No matter who the Joker is, he's gotta wear that, that jacket. Get that finger That's his finger, by the way. I think this might be the first Super Steam World we do in color, which that is, that's gonna be a very exciting prospect. This would look good in like the old timey like comic halftone. That's the thing though. How old do we want it? Like, do we want 90s Norm, or I think we're just gonna try and trying to capture Norm Macdonald as well as we possibly can, and you know, sort of like go for more timeless Norm Macdonald. Sorry for clicking about. Sorry. I'm clicking about. Yeah, because I think if we just do it in the black and white, I don't think the jokes are going to translate. So, we are going to color this fucker. And it's very good because I have the beat tones from True Grit. So something I'm working on is a little documentary. Well, I mean micro documentary, very, very small. It's not going to be more than a couple minutes, I think, but it's going to be about the Smothers Brothers. So I wanted to talk about them for a while, but after this fucking conversation I had with this dumbbell, he's talking about how Chappelle was the most popular. Like, yeah, he was until he was a fucking dick, and nobody thought he was funny anymore. Yeah, because, like, I'd be doing this all day. Well, definitely the first thing I'll do is... You know what we gotta do? We gotta look at, like... You know what? I think it's gotta be, like, Weekend Update. It has to be Weekend Update, Norm, right? We'll blah, 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 blah. I'll pull it up. Alright, let's find, Yeah, oh, it's gotta be this one. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's gotta be, Weekend Update Norm. We're almost there. I made his hair too short because I'm doing old Norm. I don't think his head even looks like that. It just got him in a weird angle. Batman? Why did the chicken cross the road? Well, I don't know, but I stole a bunch of money. I blew up the facility. Oh, and I got out of Arkham. Should have told you that. He'd just be like, he would be the one Joker after talking to Batman, be like, all right, bye now. Yeah, we'll obviously clean that up and come back to it. Well, alright, well, alright, let's quit while we're ahead on this panel. Let's move on. So, what I think what's gonna happen is this whole thing here is gonna be the bubble of the joke. That's gonna be smaller, obviously, because I already know that's that word bubble's gonna already be very unwieldy. One of the biggest criticisms in that, well, criticisms, I'll say loosely, because it's more, more so cope, was that I wanted to be I was trying to be the next Vosh. It's like, dude, first of all, Vosh isn't a VTuber. He doesn't do Ort on his stream, and also his voice isn't nearly as sexy as mine. So you're already shit out of luck, stupid fucking, you stupid fucking Nosball, eat shit. Yeah, that debate's, that's why I added in the beginning of that debate all those funny edits, because, like, even just sit through a regular debate with Keffels or Bosch. I don't think Haas ever debated Keffels. I just remember how it started was I saw the Sam Cedar, the Majority Report bit where he thought he was a band. Like Infrared Haas, he just thought Infrared was a band, which is very, very funny. Tired. Uh-oh. Is it not letting me? Why aren't you letting me? Can I draw? Oh! Oh, I know what it's doing. It wanted me to use... Sometimes when I do that with the thing, it wants me to use the pen instead of my mouse, or else it gets very upset. My sleep schedule has been, like, dog shit. Oh my god. And I've been, that's the thing with that debate I had, or that discussion, or that... I smacked Haas in the mouth. The video where I smacked Haas in the mouth. There's a lot of fact-checking in there. Oh! Yes, I wanted to bring this up tomorrow when we're talking about the WGA strike, but I got a little thing wrong in that whatever that was. So writers are salaried. But the way that their salary is structured is it's structured on a minimum, where it's like the minimum amount that can be bought, minimum amount a script can be bought for. The only person on a writing staff who would be considered, quote, below the line is the script supervisor. And they're always with the director, DP, and all that. So, I got that little detail half wrong. But even then, you know, Haas's argument came down to the bosses should be able to do whatever they want, and I don't need to know anything about an industry in order to hate it. So, imagine, you know, having an argument and then, like, okay, you're a communist. You have an argument about, you know, money in IP and how, like, the $77 billion, like, is fueling that fucking business. And then, instead of validating why he couldn't be bothered to, you know, have executives split with their money, he just goes, do you know how much the Treasury printed? Like, what does that mean? What are you trying to do to me? It's just silly. But again, like, you go check out the video, all you need to see is just Haas dithering. Because he has to, you know, he has to pretend to look good in front of his audience of 19-year-old maniacs. So, I'm not debating him again. Because snuff films don't have sequels. I made that clear on the gram. I think this one should just be like... See what I'm talking about? His face is a little, you know, it's so round compared to, like, traditional drawings of the Joker. So it's like, what do you do? And, you know, how do I make Norm Macdonald look like the Joker? We'll find out. Jeez, the best. Mark Twain didn't need to unionize. I wish I was making up how hard I laughed when he muted me. That's what I'm gonna say it. He fucking muted me. It was the smartest thing he chose to do all night. Yeah. It all just goes back to laughing at them. I said that when I first covered his bullshit. I gotta really think of a good joke. Norm can tell. Is that what the side dad looks like? think it would be like more like this, just like laying back. I don't think Norm Macdonald's Joker would give very much of a shit. He's just, you know what it is? He's just shooting the breeze with Batman. Norm would be shooting the breeze with Batman. Oh, for sure. And let's do Commissioner Gordon here. Let's be Commissioner Gordon. He's just looking like, what the hell is happening here? That's Jim Gordon's glasses right now. He's more so just gotta look at like, what? Batman, what do I do? Whatever. Right now, for the draft right now, Commissioner Gordon is wearing a zoot suit. Oh, well, he definitely, Commissioner Gordon, he has to be a little lower. I don't know why I have no idea why he's up so high. There we go. Oh, thanks, Sam. Appreciate that, pal. Thanks for hanging out. We're just drafting the Super Steam World comic. You know, I was saying earlier, like we could sit here and do like detail panel for panel, but it's like, but we gotta write the jokes, you know? And that's the best part about doing a webcomic like this, is that, you know, you could always jump around. Oh yeah, we're doing a what if. It's like, what if instead of like Jack Nicholson was the Joker, we got Norm Macdonald instead? And I think we would have lived in a very different world if we had Norm Macdonald as the Joker. So that's the thing, though. This whole, like, the gag is that he's just gonna, you know, this Joker tells this long-winded bullshit joke, and then just quickly tells him, yeah, also there's a bomb at the bank. So I think panel 7 is where that's gonna end. And it's basically, it's like it's like that one time he was on Conan, and Andy Richter said about him, is this oh yeah, he said, Andy Richter said about a Norm joke, it was like taking someone on a hike 6 miles to check out a dog turd. Which is awesome. It's so funny. But let's open up a blank panel so it saves and we know where to jump to. Because how this is gonna happen is, you know, once we get a good like draft and block where everything is, you know, the boring stuff happens in the next day or so, and we'll start to ink this tomorrow after we do our very fun analysis of the WGA contract that just dropped. That's gonna be pretty exciting to see where we're gonna go from there. So save this as panel 7. "20 hours of Norm is not enough, especially, you know, I've watched his I've watched his weekend update. All of his episodes is like back to back to back to back to back. It's like, apparently Norm took his sweet time doing weekend update, which is why he wasn't in a lot of sketches. He would you know, he really put his nose to the grind and made these, you know, he wrote jokes slick enough where it could still be on TV, but it'll still draw like one or two boos for Norm Macdonald. that was it for him. He, like, that made his entire night. Like, you know how we joke around. There's the Holy Trinity of comedy, which is Carlin, which is Lenny Bruce, Richard Pryor, and George Carlin. I can safely say that Holy Trinity has turned into Mount Rushmore, with Norm easily being that fourth head, because he's it's a master of anti-comedy. There's Drew Carey, another icon, icon / libertarian wacko. He had a great joke like that. It was two flies are sitting on a piece of shit. One fly cuts a fart, and the other one says, "Hey, I'm eating here." It's a joke in itself, is not very funny, but even if you're able to just get not like a sympathy laugh, but just like a giggle of just like, what the fuck was that? Then, you know, even if the joke is bad, you've mastered the delivery. There's Batman looking very serious. Yeah, I'm surprised with Kevin Conroy passing. You would think maybe DC would lean into Dick Grayson becoming the official Batman, but do it for real. But you can't, kill Bruce Wayne, right? You can't kill Bruce Wayne forever. Or can you? I don't know, because... Oh, hold on, I'm gonna cough for a moment. Because before you had Barry Allen as the Flash, you had You had Jay Garrick as the Flash, and he was the Flash that basically ran around with the friggin' dish on his head with the Mercury wings. Yeah, that was the first Flash, and you know, after a time, we didn't really see him much. Especially after Crisis. It's also the other. It's also the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott. I think that I think that was his name. Which his power didn't even come from the Green Lantern Corps. It came from a space rock. So now he's I think now after Kingdom Come, which is that arc that was illustrated by Alex Ross, who easily is one of my favorite artists and top inspirations. Yeah, he designed Alan Scott, the first Green Lantern, to be like the Emerald Knight. Which let me see if I can look up a picture of what he looked like. Alex Ross Emerald Yeah. Okay. I know. Okay. Yeah. So that was his name, Alan Scott. Okay. Let me pull him up here. Right here. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, because the original Alan Scott, who was Green Lantern, is now Emerald Knight. So, you know, I'm not saying that I'm totally down with them completely rebooting Batman. Like I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. You just gotta really if we have to transition from Bruce Wayne to Dick Grayson as Batman numero uno, you know, it really has to be like this massive event, and you have to dedicate it to Kevin Conroy. You have to. Yeah, like there's no way you can do that ethically and be like, you know, and not pay tribute to the man who basically gave life to Batman, or rather gave him a voice. And I think that's something I don't think we can overlook. Oh my god, especially as an artist. Oh my god. Sorry, I had to move some stuff around here. I just want to make sure that it was looking all right. So, throwing it out there, has anybody been catching this Brianna Wu nonsense? She apparently said some not so great things about non-binary folks. I'm just like, I really, and this maybe just this comes from me as a really dumb guy and a really like naive person. Leave him the fuck alone. Leave him alone. Like what difference does it make where they what they identify as or not? What does it matter to you? And I know it seems to be the easy question to ask, but what else is there? Like, just what does it matter to you? Why you gotta make snide comments about somebody you don't know? Fucking period. Unless they're like, to be fair, I think in context they were like talking about Benny Carollo and how she completely flipped her wig. But she had to but I think, you know, she made a comment about, you know, how, you know, she doesn't look good in you know, that she's just like passing, or I think she's just called like straight up a transvestite, which it's not I wouldn't do it. It's like, it's so easy to just not be a jerk, and yet some people just like can't fucking wrap their head around it. It blows my mind. It's so easy to not be a jerk. But whatever, like, you know, I can only do so much. So what I choose to do is draw funny comics. It's like the next two Super Steam Worlds I have coming up are apolitical, which is which is a breath of fresh air. Well, I mean, I don't think it's like politics in Super Steam Worlds. It's more just like the culture, you know, culture bullshit. Just how goofy it is from the outside. But this is just like, these next two Super Steam Worlds are just two I've really, I was looking forward to doing. I was looking forward to writing these, or putting these together. sometimes you just gotta have fun. Sometimes you just gotta have fun with the art you make. It can't just all be word bubble, right? You gotta, like, there's gotta be someone in there. So I'll put him here for now. You know what it is? I'll expand Norm's head a bit. No. Go back. There we go. Good. Alright, for transform. What do we think? I think this is a good size. Yeah, this will be... Yeah, no, that's much better. I think the way I... Oh, no, not Discover. I think the way we had it before, it was a little too small. Yeah, I think this is better structure for it. I think maybe we can get Commissioner Gordon to have his eyes like popping popping out of the bottom. Just like, Batman, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Because he's just listening to this long joke and he's just waiting to see where fucking the Joker put the bomb. Let's see. Alright, so let's we'll figure out the joke, but let's block this last panel here. That's the thing though, after this long, it's the one thing we do have going against us for this idea is that we ultimately you have to read it. So we got to make sure that we can transition to a punchline very easily. Oh, do I have my? Oh, thank God. Good. All right. I thought I had my mic off for a moment. That would have been really embarrassing. Oh boy. All right, we're good. We're good. We're alive. We're staying alive here. That happened. Oh my God. That happened when I was trying to read the. I was trying to read the indictment of Trump when he got indicted the first time, and I was just like, yeah, this is gonna be, it's gonna be a little, little dry, but it's gonna be very informative, and I was happy with like the range of content we were doing. I went up to take a leak, and then I sat back down. I didn't unmute my microphone, so the rest of the stream I'm just yammering into the void. Pardon me for trying to be informed. Excuse me for trying to be a responsible creator. Batman get a little mad here. Be like, why is he wasting my time? Sorry. Oh, sorry, my fucking microphone slid down my face. My bad. Now we're gonna color this, right? But like, do we do the? Well, let's see. Norm's what was Norm's weekend update run? What year? Norm McDonald. Norm McDonald weekend update. Well, he made a lot of OJ jokes, so it's definitely, you know, 90s. Let's see, actually, I think if we have, like, an official, there we go. Okay, so basically, so his last, weekend update was December 13th, 1997. So we're looking at, like, Silver Age, Batman. Or a little bit past the Silver Age, I think. Let's see. Because I'm trying to find a Batman that I think is gonna kind of Oh, we do the. We'll definitely do the Bruce Timm Batman and Robin. Yeah, the animated series. I just want to make sure that we get the right color combination, which I think was like gray and blue, if I remember correctly. Like gray and dark blue. I'm just looking up. Man, I'm trying to remember. Oh, here we go. Okay, so alright, so yeah, it's the blue cowl. So basically, I think, like, it's not gonna really matter, like, if I get it exactly down. I kind of just want, like, the color to look just right. Like the color, like the color of the print. So let's see. Not exactly this deep of a blue I have here. Here we go. Okay, so I think the cowl. Actually, let's. That under there's the color layer. So, classic cartoonist. You know, I just don't entirely like that blue. I think that's the one. That's the one. We're getting closer, but I think the saturation is just a little too flat. Let's bump this up a bit. Maybe here. Hey, there we go. All right, so that I think is going to be the direction in which we go for this Batman. Yeah. Again, not married to, not married as to how Batman looks here, but I just want to make sure that we get the color code down. You know what I'm talking about, right, chat? Okay, let's get a little, just to see where we're at with the color. Yeah, that's the nice part, is that, because we never had Norm as the Joker before, we can kind of like kind of let loose. We can kind of play with it a bit. That's gonna be fun. What's this? I don't know if that's stamp. I don't want stamps. There we go. definitely get the shade here. Oh, that is gonna be so cool when it's done. Oh. But here's the thing, like, because this Joker is not gonna have a wide mouth, right? He's gotta have that little pucker, like little, because it's not, the lips that pronounces Norm's smile, it's his jaw, it's his, high cheekbones. So I think for this one, you know, there'll be a little red around his lips, but not so much, you know? Oh, but what do we do? Do we, like, I kind of just want to make it as if, like, Norm is just thrown on the fucking, then he's just thrown on the, whoa, oh my god, the clown, makeup. Just like, that's my Norm impression so far, is just being going like, hey, and then telling a joke. So, I don't think, yeah, I don't think Norm would go all the way with the makeup, like that. It'd just be like, yeah, this is what I look like, it's just for a bit. Oh, very good. All right, let's block this last panel. We're getting close. We're getting close here. I think we, you know, for the punchline, now that we know what we want, we're not, like, looking to reinvent the wheel. You know what I'm saying? So, let's, oh, nice, already at 56 flow. That's why it looks so good. Kind of remember to smooth it out if I use it again. Mechanical pencil. I would love if it just, like, saved the fucking value that I put. Chad, are you guys fucking excited for World of Horror being, finally dropped? World of Horror version 1? Oh. I played that game when it was in beta. It's been on Steam in the beta for years. I mean, I think it was released in 2019, and then the pandemic happened 2020, and that was, you know, it was delayed a little bit, and now it's going to be on Switch, and PlayStation. It's going to be everywhere. I'm so excited. You don't understand. Ugh. When it drops, we're going to have such a stream. Ugh. Holy shit. Been on for a while. Bieber's Girl. We are drawing a comic. We're making it, well, actually, we're just about to wrap up. We're drawing, basically, what if Norm Macdonald was the Joker instead of Jack Nicholson in the 90s? We just blocked the first 6 panels or so. Nothing too impressive, but we're just kind of 7 panels. What we're doing is we have the intro panel here. Just like instead of like Marvel's What If, it's like Super Steamworld's Could You Imagine? And Norm Macdonald's the Joker. Batman comes into the police station. Commissioner Gordon's like, "Oh, Batman, thank God you're here. The Joker's calling." And then, tell me about it. And then Norm Macdonald is like, "Hey, Batman, I got a joke for you." And then he just goes on this really long, I've yet to figure out how many, like, what the joke is yet. But, it's going to be one very long-winded panel. And then finally he just goes, and then this last panel here is just going to be like, oh, by the way, there's a bomb at the bank that probably exploded 10 minutes ago. So in very Norm Macdonald fashion. But we got like 5 minutes left, so we're gonna do like a speed scribble, and then yeah, we're gonna be back here, same bat time, same bat channel, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Just gonna, let's see, we just scribble. I think like we're just gonna do like Commissioner Gordon and Batman in like shock. Oh, we would have lived in a very different world if Norm Macdonald was the Joker. I think it would have been Tim Burton's Batman would have effectively been an avant-garde masterpiece. I have Commissioner Gordon over here looking like fucking Teddy Roosevelt. Later Joker, it's a Russian novel. Haven't read it. Oh, that's a big trench that he's got on. Let's lower it. Let's get that a little more reasonable. Is he wearing a trench? No, because he would be like inside, right? So no point wearing. No point wearing it if he's taking a call from inside. Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. Now I get you. Now I get what you're saying, Barbie girl. Bieber's girl. Oh, excuse me, Bieber's girl. Excuse me. Had the Barbie movie on the brain. It was in the year of our Lord 2023. I, too, could be a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Ooh, John Lovitz as the Penguin? Ooh. That's really good. John Lovitz. Ooh, okay. So you know what? Let's have a little fun in the last few minutes of the stream. Let's do a fun list. Zoom in here so everybody can see the panel good. Alright, so now we're recasting the 90s Batman. Alright? Michael Keaton is Batman. Does he stay or does he go? Well, no, it's got to be somebody else. But Norm Macdonald as the Joker. Dennis Riddler. A Dennis Miller Riddler, huh? I mean, Jim Carrey set such a bar for who the Riddler would be, or how the Riddler would be perceived throughout the 90s. It's almost like the same impact that Mr. Freeze, that Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze had, where it's just like, I close my eyes and I just hear like, "What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!" So, actually, you know what, as a placeholder, we'll do, No! You know who Dennis Miller is? Two-Face. Because we already have, is he? I don't know. Just list of Norm's enemies for Batman. Oh my god! Oh, we're doing, like, real-life Batman villains! Ooh! OJ would be, like, he's the warden of Arkham Asylum. just keeps him in there. Let's see. Okay, so we got Norm Macdonald as the Joker, Dennis Miller as Two-Face. I mean, it's weird to think because it's like now when you look at it, it's like Dennis Miller who? But like, oh, I don't, Peanut, we unfortunately have John Lovitz as the Penguin. I think we have it set. Yeah, no, I think I'm holding firm too. Unfortunately, the people have decided. John Lovitz is the Penguin, absolutely. Who would be Catwoman? It would have to be Madonna, right? Cause oh no. All right, I'm doing this. Madonna, Poison Ivy. What do we think? Donna's Poison Ivy? Maybe. Well, that'll be a placeholder. We'll come back to that one. But actually, so, but here's the one question, guys. Who's Batman? Like, who... Do we just go completely nutty with it and just say, Nick Cage? do we actually go balls to the wall and just say, like, yeah... He was this close. He was inches away from being Superman. But no, I'm keeping him. I'm keeping him as Superman. I've kept it in the vault for many years. Let's see. OJ's the best I've got for Batman. OJ Simpson? OJ Simpson is Batman. You know what? OJ Simpson actually, just as a fun, like, headcanon, OJ Simpson actually is Jason Todd. He becomes Red Hood. Adam Egan could be Batman. You know what? For now, I'm putting it's very, because that's very funny. I'm just putting Batman. Batman is Adam Egan. Let's see. Who's Commissioner Gordon? Do we do Ed Asner? The guy who voiced no, because he was a short guy, Ed Asner. It's got to be like oh, I know. Hold up, Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith as Commissioner Gordon. Larry King. Yep, now it's Larry King. Yep, yeah, people have spoken. This is in fact, Super Steam World is in fact a democracy. So Commissioner Gordon is Larry King. Let's see. Norm Macdonald's the Joker. Dennis Miller. Dennis Miller is Two-Face. I think we fucking nailed it. John Lovitz is the Penguin. Nailed it. Oh, excuse me. I'm dying. Madonna, Poison Ivy. Nailed it. OJ's Jason Todd is very funny, but we'll come back to him. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, who's Mr. Freeze? Who's Mr. Freeze? Fabio. And unfortunately, on that note, unfortunately, my friends, that is the stream. Tune in tomorrow. Same time, same bad channel. We'll be discussing the first part. We'll be discussing the WGA contract that just dropped, and we'll be continuing this comic here. Thank you. All right, gang. I think we nailed the concept on this one. I think it's gonna look really good. But yeah, tune in tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Go check out the hell yeah, go check out the Instagram. Hold on, let me put up the Instagram. If you go over there. Hold on, where's the chat? Instagram. Steamboat Art. Be sure to like and tell your friends about the stream, because I'm trying to search for myself on the YouTube bar here, and I keep finding like actual videos of steamboats. It's kind of upsetting. But I'm kidding around. You guys do whatever you want. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm happy you guys. I'm just happy you guys came and hung out. All right. I'm out of here. Take a shower. Watch some Columbo, then go to bed. I will be here tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll chat with you tomorrow.